get online and tell y'all, yeah, I told, and I don't give a fuck who gonna do something about it. That's what I feel like. That's his.
Hey,
Hey,
what?
hey, 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 Ace, am I lying though? That's
I have
his
no
best
comment.
bet.
I have no comment on the advice for what he should proceed. I don't have no comment on that.
His best bet is to say, yeah, I told. Who gonna do something about it?
I know a personal situation like that. Nigga snitched in the room. He got on the stand though. They made him come to court. He got on the stand and said, "Yo, I lied about everything. I was just trying to get out of jail." But he really was telling the truth when he was in that room. And they was posting that nigga's statements all in the hood and the neighborhoods, posting it on store doors.
Man,
Shit,
that
They
that
don't
shit.
sound like
care.
Woody.
Yeah, they
Shit.
don't give a
Look
That
at
damn.
yo,
happens all
it's
the
like
time.
look at Alpo. That nigga Alpo did how many years he did
$36.
in Gin Pop and everything. Niggas ain't do shit. When he came home, he was walking around Harlem, gang.
Niggas don't care.
They got him eventually, which me personally, I ain't never seen no funeral. I ain't never seen. I don't even know if they got him. Probably went witness protection. I really don't even know if they really got him because his death was a little suspicious. I ain't even gonna lie. Anybody that know about that shit, but
And a nigga beat the case that shot him already. That nigga spanked him.
like it's niggas that really told and really stand on that shit. Like, yeah, bitch, I told. What's up? All the guys, like,
I just told a nigga they got niggas they got a nigga that'll beat you up. He'll shoot your stupid ass.
And tell on you.
And he'll rat on you. So that's a dangerous nigga.
most
Can't fuck
dangerous
with that.
nigga on the planet, nigga.
Can't fuck with that.
You
Like
can't beat that
man,
nigga. The only
There's
way to
nothing you
beat
can
that
do.
nigga is to eliminate that
Just
nigga.
eliminate them. That's a fact.
I just told a nigga that.
But at the same time, like the niggas he told or his homeboys, they ain't eliminate him. So what the fuck is we supposed to do?
Exactly.
So that man, I don't be wanting to be more mad at the niggas for exposing them for the niggas be telling. I always question the motive for every like it's like you more satisfied with the nigga being known as being a rat and then for something happening to him. That'd be my it'd be like, yo, and you talked about this, right? It's like when niggas
Yeah, I just
it's
told
like
them
it's like
we was talking about this shit. I just
it's
told
like battery. It's like nigga, if I know that this nigga here he cooperated and ultimately led to me doing this much time, or he didn't, he betrayed me in that fashion, and I know exactly where he at. I promise you, the last thing I'm doing is drugs as a bitch. I'm not doing that.
them.
I'm not doing drugs as a bitch for a nigga
Say,
when I
say,
know what.
Ace.
I'm not doing that. Like that. Like we not gonna play no internet game. First off, now if something happened to him, it ain't got nothing to do with you. But now it got something to do with you. Like the internet games be crazy when it's like actual like the nigga told. It's like all right, I get the satisfaction. You definitely want niggas to know. You want niggas to know who they fucking with, not to fuck with. I get that, all that. I'm with that. But that can't be the end all. Like what the fuck are you doing? Like now what, nigga?
But you know, hey Ace, and Assalamu alaikum, it's my first time ever speaking to you.
I
Do
can sound all over the country.
do you feel like the burden of the of somebody to actually do something to him is the people that he told on or the people
Yes,
around him? It's
yes.
not on
Yes.
us.
It's the
Yeah,
people that he
it's not
told. Like
on
that's
us.
my point. And that's my point with why like why niggas be like I just full like if a nigga do something that warrants that you don't want you want to get away with it. Yo, everything comes to beating trial. Like everything
Mhm.
when you approach something is about yo, how does look at trial. So it's like if you on the internet, this nigga did A, B, and C. This nigga did A, B, and C. This nigga. If something happens to that nigga at the gas station and it ain't got nothing to do with you for real, God forbid. Like I ain't wishing nothing on nobody, but God forbid any of these circumstances come to pass. You know what I'm saying? But if it happens, you on the internet saying what he was and what he wasn't and what needed to happen. So I'm like, I don't.
I think from the perspective, and this how I'm only speaking. I'm speaking from my perspective as the nigga that shot him. Right? He shot him. He beat the case or whatever. For however long he sat down the county fighting the trial, fighting the case, you know what I'm saying, or whatever, he's probably looking like this nigga, this happened in 2018 or whenever it happened. So he's probably looking like this nigga bad news out here winning in battle rap. He the next X, Y, and Z,
But
this,
he
that, and the
not
third
though.
whole
But listen though. But he not the nigga that shot him. He got off. He not locked up. He don't give a fuck that bad news told. Bad news ain't take the stand on. He don't give a fuck.
Yeah. So
The problem is the niggas that got morals and shit that was around bad news that's really grew up with that nigga and see what he lived by and what they lived by, and then came across that paperwork and said, nah, not my homie that I know since I was 3 years old, told I ain't fucking with this nigga. The paperwork not coming from the nigga that shot bad news. It's coming from news homeboys that was friends with this nigga since they was children that live a certain way and just found out and finding out that News told. That's like the nigga that shot News. He don't give a fuck about that shit. He ain't in prison. He ain't doing no time behind that shit.
Right.
Nigga
Yeah, he
don't give
got
no
locked up.
fuck.
He got locked up, yeah, like for a gun charge. Like some years ago, like he got locked up for the gun. They while he was locked up for the gun, I believe they tried to bring that issue to him. Cause nigga called me about this shit in 2020 before I battled him. Like, but niggas ain't had no work. So that was the whole thing with the paper, like with the envelope. Like niggas called me. I called News and told him like yo, this what happened. This what niggas saying about you, fool. I don't, you know what I'm saying? I don't got no plans on using it though. But I said, but you
You
might. I
don't
said,
got
I
no
don't know the
word.
nigga. The nigga didn't present no paperwork. I said, the nigga told me this. It was a week before the battle. I was in California. I was with she. And the nigga called me. I was like, look, nigga just called my line and they said A, B, and C. I ain't never even spoke on this shit. But a nigga said A, B, and C. I broke down the whole story, what he told me. And then the nigga hung the phone up. He never asked me who said it. He never asked me who said it. And I was like, oh, that nigga did that shit. But I ain't got nothing to stamp it.
Ain't
So I'm
got
not
no
gonna.
word. That's the
That's why
whole
I never. That's
crime.
why I never said, "Yo, he told." I just put the paperwork. I put the fake paperwork on the table. It was an envelope I got right out of the next door office, and just put it on the table, and was like, watch him act like he told," and he did.
And I'm telling
That's
you,
the
I
whole.
seen, I seen Ace do that, and I'm like, shit, nigga moving funny. I'm finna make this around.
Bro, listen, man. Why he? Yeah, you
Uh,
feel like, bro? Shout out Gotti. Yeah, bro. It was like it's like you know the bro. Listen, it's certain shit like in my mind. The reason why I kept taking it off the table because if it's me and a nigga put an envelope on the table, I'm gonna
I'm gonna
grab the
grab that
envelope and
shit.
open it. I'm gonna grab the envelope, and so I
Yeah.
kept taking it off the table, thinking this nigga gonna get smart and he gonna be like, man, what the fuck in here? But the way he acted, I said, oh, this nigga terrified. Oh, that's bad, man. But I knew, like I said, he didn't. If you call a nigga and you say, yo, these niggas said such and such, and you don't say a name, the first thing you gonna ask is who? Who said that? Where the nigga at? Who said that? What's his name? What did he say? None of that shit. It was man, good looking gang. I appreciate it.
That's what I just told niggas when I called the nigga. He said, I told the niggas, the 8 Trey Crip when they called me, I told, before I got off the phone with the niggas, I told them niggas, I said, yo, listen, y'all ain't got no paperwork. And the way he explained the whole ordeal, like I don't even know this nigga, but the he sounds so passionate. I get you. If you talk to, he sound passionate, intimate. I mean, you feel me? He sound passionate about that shit. Like you feel me? Adamant about that shit. I'm like, I'm not even saying you no liar gang, but you don't got no paperwork. This my man. And I told him before I hung up, I said, and I'm gonna call News when I get off the phone with you. So if he call y'all barking on y'all and say he got it from me, I'm just letting y'all know beforehand that I'm finna call him when I get off the phone. And I was expecting when I talked to the nigga, he was gonna be like, nigga, what? Who the fuck said that? Nigga, I ain't da. That nigga, after everything I said to him, talking for like 2, 3 minutes, he say, how they get your number? I said, what the fuck? I told him, I'm like, yo, bro, did you not hear me, bro? News attached, bro. I was like, yo, niggas is saying that you a rat, bro. This before we had paperwork, bro. I, I get off the phone. I call this nigga Baylo quick, yo, bro, because they, you know what I'm saying? He told them niggas the same thing. I told him, like, nigga, y'all ain't got no paperwork. We ain't going for that. I'm talking 30 minutes later, they sent that shit through, gang. I'm reading that shit. I'm like, no motherfucking way, nigga. My heart dropped. Mind you, y'all gotta understand, I was just with him 2 days before. 2 days before, gang. Capo throwing the hundreds, he know. The boss, they know. Niggas was just with that nigga 2 days before this happened. 2 days in a row. The whole weekend. Fucking with this nigga News. This my nigga. So I'm like, wanna get a nigga the heads up, but it's like at the same time, nigga expecting the explanation from him. And it's like ain't one there, but it's like it can't be one there. Like you did what you did. Yeah, that's just that shit just is what it is, gang. Like son just gonna have to wear that. And I know
Look,
he see everything going on.
somebody in the building that was there at J2 even when he battled J Moore, they had came up there. She said, I don't want to bring her name up. She don't want to say it again. But she was like, they had somebody yelled out like snitch or something to him while he was up there rapping or something, and everybody had laughed it off and shit like that. But she said
That's
somebody yelled
that's
it out.
that's cap.
I'm about to say that did not happen.
That's
I was
cap.
standing
Oh.
right next to Twork and Newz.
That's cap. That did. That never
Mm.
happened. That's cap. Niggas was right there. I was hosting the battle. The boss was right there.
Yeah,
That's
that
cap.
didn't happen at
That
all.
shit never happened. Whoever told you that is a fucking liar. Just keep it real with you, man. They
Mm.
lied about that. That's
Just
not
came
true.
up here in the space and said
Yeah,
that.
that's
Av
not.
said it.
That's not true. That's not true at all. He's right there. Nobody called that nigga a snitch. And if somebody did call that nigga a snitch, he wouldn't even have laughed it off. Like just me knowing news, he would have turned up. Like snitch, what? Who was snitch? You know what I'm saying? Like he just would have, cause that's the public persona. Now that I'm realizing, you know, that's the public persona. And then when it's like, and then everybody that find this out, the first thing they say is, "Damn, that nigga's super tough." And then when you start thinking about it, like, damn, that nigga is tough as hell. So it's like, it then get you thinking, like, damn, a nigga gotta be super tough to, you know what I'm saying?
I'll say it again. It was me that said it. No, so yes, I was in the corner, actually on the stage, but like in this little corner, sitting in a chair. So as they're rapping, they're up there rapping. I'm sitting in this chair. There was a back corner with a whole bunch of people there, and somebody just all of a sudden they started talking about these allegations. So
Oh, well, that's
when
different
they
than
realized,
somebody yelling out
Nobody
snitch.
said that the news, man. Nobody
no,
called the news
they
a snitch. Like, we on
and
this.
that's what I said. I said they didn't say it to him because they were in the same room with him and they didn't bother to say anything to him, but they
Okay.
definitely
Okay,
did
I
that.
get
So
what you're
they said
saying.
it loud enough for everybody in the back to start like giggling and cackling, but they definitely
Yeah,
said it.
we
And
ain't
I
here.
I don't
You
We
said
ain't
he
here.
yelled it. You
It's
said
News
he
it's
ain't
yelled
news
it
nothing. I
ain't
ain't gonna
out.
hold you.
listen, news ain't hear it. We ain't hear it. We was sitting right there. If that did happen, and I'm not calling you no liar, if that did happen, they if they did say it loud, they didn't say it loud enough for him to hear it, me to hear it, the boss to hear it, everybody that was in that area. That we never heard that. You know what I'm saying?
no, they said it loud enough for everybody in that back corner to hear. If
Why?
he would have heard it, he probably would have turned around or something. But
Yeah,
no, it was
yeah,
a
yeah, for
bunch of
sure.
people.
Tracy,
No,
because
I
that
guess
ain't how
I
you
get what
just
you're saying.
delivered it to me. No,
No, that is that they
you
Yo,
did.
yo, yo.
said
That
they
that's
Hey,
what
hey,
yelled
happened.
it
look,
out.
it ain't even no need to
He
even.
did.
It don't even matter. That's not even no need to go back and forth with. That's just your word. That's what
I
you
know, I'm
said.
just saying, but that's just not okay.
It's all good. That shit don't even.
Shut
That's
the fuck
so
up, nigga.
minute. Like you fucking bitch. That's so my.
Watch your mouth, that hurt my feelings.
My bad, my bad. You know I love you. You know I love you again. I just, I'm in the zone right now. My bad. But yeah, that shit don't even matter, man. That shit is minute. Like, man, I don't know, man. We
Bitch.
see, look, I just said my bad, and then you gonna run that shit back? All right, say no more.
I have to get my leg back.
Say no more, man. I'm finna tell on you.
Ooh, ooh, ooh.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Man, I hope this shit don't last like forever. Like, I ain't gonna lie. News should just, you know what I'm saying, make his exit, and
No,
then
he
we
needs
move
to
on.
battle Av and face the face man.
That nigga
No, he
not about
needs
to battle Av. You got that shit fucked up. He might
man. He
battle
needs to
Av.
battle Av. You don't
Av
just
not
get to
gonna, Av not
motherfucking
gonna,
just leave.
Av not gonna do nothing with that shit.
You don't know what the fuck Av gonna do. He might,
He just said he wasn't.
man. You don't know what he might do with it.
Av a dangerous nigga,
Okay,
but
well, just me. I need.
Av a dangerous nigga, but he not the nigga. Come on, like just keep it at that.
Okay, well,
Av
I
I
mean,
dangerous,
I'm a.
but
It's really
he not the nigga to put paperwork in their hands and make a example out of a nigga. Like we
yeah.
ain't
I
never
don't think
seen
he
no shit
gonna
like that.
bring out no paperwork or
Like he
nothing.
might make
I just
punches and bars about that shit. Like you get that shit to a nigga like T Top, B Dot.
now that's true.
Like
Yeah.
that's the
That
type of
T
niggas
top
you.
is just
That's the
running
type of
down.
them the type of niggas you get paperwork.